This is something I've just put together in the last few days, and I've just thought I'd read it out. Today we say goodbye to Dad, Robert Earnest Chipman, and we remember a man who lived a full life, loved deeply, and gave so much to his family and the people around him. Dad was the son of Isla Hawke and John Chipman, and he carried that family pride, strength and spirit with him throughout the whole life. Many people knew Dad through his love of tennis, and what a tennis life he had. As a young man in Tasmania, he rose to become one of the finest junior players on the northwest coast. He was chosen to represent Tasmanian in the Linton Cup for 4 years in a row. Won Tasmania junior tennis title 3 years in a row, and later become one of the players to win 4 senior coastal titles in 1 year. The Open, country singles, mixed doubles and doubles. Tennis was never just a sport to Dad, it was a part of who he was. And he didn't just play the game, he gave it back. He formed the Burnie Junior Tennis Association, became coach and passed on knowledge and love of the game to so many others. Even later in life, Dad was still teaching people, still encouraging, still coaching. Dad's path then opened into physical education. He left school with that in future in mind. But during his training, he was called up for national service and he was sent into the Navy as a physical training instructor. He served with pride, played football with the Navy on Mornington Peninsula and was assigned to the Carrier Sydney during his first Ceto Fleet tour of the South East. That part of his life has showed discipline, courage, pride and service. When he returned to Burnie, still as a young man at the age of 19, he became the coast's first tennis professional and one of the youngest in Australia. He taught from Deloraine to Smithton and later became the Marist's first physical education teacher. Dad had a way of turning passion into purpose. He also loved hospitality, family, good food, jazz music and red wine. He knew how to enjoy life and he knew how to make people feel welcome. There was always something young about him, like his spirit was trapped in an old man's body. Some of my memories of Dad, and not just about what he achieved, but about who he was to me. He supported me in all my sport. He was there at every school sports carnival, always showing up, always watching, always backing me in. He took us boys to the footy. Just here we would play every day, every Saturday from early hours till late in the afternoon. So these memories mean a lot to me. We lived at Roseworthy College, where Dad was Master of Residence, and later at the Australian Maritime College in Tasmania. Again, because Dad held that same role, these places became a part of our family. Part of our family story because of him. Mum and Dad also bought the farm in Exeter in Tasmania. And Dad would always have a few drinks and tell me how much he loved that place. And I agree with him. Dad is a father to Joe, Scott, Andrea, Cameron and Matthew, Ben and Jared. He's pop to Bronte, Nicola, Sarah, Kate, Jack, Ben, Jordan, Blake, Annika, Caleb, Zara, Samson, Scarlett and Oscar, and sorry if I left anyone out. Now that is a big family and that is a big legacy. And even now, Dad is still coaching me. He's still teaching me in ways I didn't fully understand then and maybe didn't listen to properly at the time. But I hear you now, Dad. I will, Dad. I'll keep my eye on the ball. I will follow through. Dad has laid the legacy for generations to come. We will remember his love of family, his love of sport, his service, his teaching, his hospitality, and the way he made his mark wherever he went. He will be remembered as a tennis player, a sailor, a teacher, a father, a grandfather, and a best friend, and a man who gave so much of himself to the world around him. Dad, you are loved, you are respected, and you'll never be forgotten. And in Dad's words, everyone drive home safe. Hooroo.